All right, welcome back to Morning Plus, the 8 o'clock hour here, rolling along live in downtown Grand Rapids as we're getting ready to start the Greatest Generation celebration here, honoring those veterans of World War II. And if you don't know, there's a lot of World War II history here in West Michigan, including at the Air Zoo down in Kalamazoo. You guys playing a very big part. Troy Thrash with the Air Zoo joining me this morning. Troy, talk to me about the history of Air Zoo, because this event right here is your bread and butter.
It surely is. The Air Zoo was founded 45 and a half years ago by two World War II veterans, Pete and Sue Parrish. Pete was a Marine. He served primarily in the South Pacific, and Sue was a Women's Air Force service pilot. So she got to fly aircraft all around the country. And so the Air Zoo was started really with the idea of, we want to keep World War II aviation history alive. And so for 45 years, we've been doing it every chance we can. And today at the parade, we brought an FM2 Wildcat fighter up for everyone to see.
Yeah, it's really cool, and in fact was just here behind us moments ago. They've carted it in this big oversized load trailer downtown to the Calder over there. Talk to me about that plane, because this is going to be a real spectacle for folks if they're coming out to watch the parade.
Oh yes, it truly is a beautiful aircraft. It was a fighter aircraft. It was small, it was nimble, and so important to our war efforts. And for us, and thinking about the journey that it went, even just from the Air Zoo here, we had to fold up its wings. It was still a wide load, but it came all the way up 131, and it's been shining all weekend beautifully right out here, right outside of the Ford Museum.
Yeah, Troy, I think what was really interesting, we were talking before we even got in this interview about the rules you guys had to follow to bring it all the way up here. Again, you know, you're talking about Kalamazoo, so I would imagine you were on 94, north on 131 to get it all the way up here. Talk about that journey, because there are certain rules you have to follow to take that big of a load up this way.
That's right, because it was a wide load. We had to make sure, as a holiday weekend with the holiday on Monday, that we had to bring it up here by noon on Friday. And so got a little bit tricky because there were some orange cones all over the place on the way up, but nevertheless, we persevered, and I am so excited for the entire Grand Rapids community here to be able to see it firsthand.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously for you running this museum that is really pays homage to the World War II. Can you talk about how much this means to you to be here to help celebrate the Greatest Generation?
It means everything to me and the Air Zoo to be a part of this. When I found out about it in January and I was asked to be on the planning committee, I said absolutely, because we wanted to be able to do our part with this incredible Greatest Generation committee, and to do our part for the entire West Michigan. And we know we have some incredible artifacts, like not just that Wildcat, but also a Studebaker truck and a Jeep, also from World War II. We thought, what a great way to honor, for this 80th anniversary, probably for the very last time, to honor these veterans. And so we had to be here, and we're loving every second of it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you feel like you have to be there to make sure that those people are honored and feel honored. Because a lot of times, you know, when they would come back from the war back then, there was not really a big celebration for those folks.
No, and that's what's amazing. And there's so many groups like honor flights and such that really help to make these opportunities happen. Because you're right, they got home, they put down their bags and said, what do I do now? I got to go get a job. There wasn't that ticker tape parade, but every chance we can, including today, we've got to be big, we've got to be loud, we've got to show this appreciation to all of these veterans who are going through the parade today.
Yeah, so Troy, once it gets through the parade, the artifacts that you guys brought up from the Air Zoo, where can people find those? Where can people watch those or see those over the next couple days?
So after the parade, we are going to be bringing all three vehicles back here to the Ford Museum. So they're going to be shining here all day today. And then tomorrow, we're going to be heading up to LMCU Ballpark for the Greatest Generation baseball game tomorrow night. So we're going to take that airplane up there and the Jeep and the truck. So if you're going to the game, you can come and check them out up there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Any last words? Obviously, you guys are a huge part of this celebration. Anything else that I haven't asked you?
Well, you know, I just think the passion of this community is just on overload. To be able to work with this group of people who said, we have to make this happen. It has been such a pleasure, such an honor for us to be able to continue that Air Zoo legacy and really grow it with the work that we've been able to do. And it is just going to be a fabulous week. We are thrilled to be here.
Yeah, what are you looking forward to the most this week?
Well, we've got, I mean, there's some amazing talks going on all week, and actually September 6th on Saturday night, we're having a victory celebration at the Air Zoo. So it's going to be a USO style party. We're going to have our doors open cockpits, people to be able to come and climb in cockpits. It's going to be swing dancing. We're going to do just a backyard barbecue, coffee and donuts, just like the USO parties of old. And so anyone, if you want to check that out, just go to our website, airzoo.org, and we welcome everyone. It's just going to be a great end of the week blast.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Troy, we appreciate your time this morning.
Well,
thanks for being here, and thanks for bringing everything here to be a part of the Greatest Generation celebration. What could likely be the last for some of these folks here. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. See you all out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Troy Thrash with Air Zoo.